TV host and restaurateur Guy Fieri is well known for showing us what's cooking at out-of-the-way places around the country, which means he has lots to share with our Mo Rocca.
It is so legit.
Everything about Guy Fieri, it seems, is big.
Get in there, cousin.
From the way he talks.
Killer. I'll give you some props, man. This is the bomb. This is dynamite.
To his love of tattoos.
This was the last one. I got my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
To his success on television.
I'm Guy Fieri, and we're rolling out. Looking for America's greatest diners, drive-ins, and dives.
As host of Food Network's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives since 2006, he's taken his cherry red Camaro.
This is Triple D Nation.
To joints across America.
How many places have you hit so far? Roughly.
Give or take 1,300.
In Santa Fe a few years back, he ran into acting legend Gene Hackman.
What makes the Roadhouse one of your go-to spots?
You know, I can come any way I want to.
I mean, compared to...
Well, you look pretty good.
Well,
except your hair.
What do you think about that?
What happened to your hair?
But it's the eateries themselves that get top billing.
Why do these places matter?
A lot of these mom and pop joints are the fabric of the community. You know, these are places that kids got jobs. These are places where you got engaged. These are places where you had your great memories. These are places that you went and got a gift certificate as a donation to your kid's soccer team.
The Triple D effect, as it's known on these establishments, is real.
This tasty little joint, Alcinia's.
In 2008, Fieri dropped in at Alcinia's in Memphis, Tennessee.
Wow.
Betty Joyce Chester Tamayo is the owner.
That show probably has been the biggest impact on Alcinia's. You know, Alcinia's been really, really blessed.
We're rolling out.
Now, it's tempting to make all sorts of assumptions about Fieri.
What do people think you eat?
Fried cheeseburger, hot dog, corn dog, pretzels covered in cheese.
And that's not what you eat.
No, not at all. Veggies are my game. Love salad. Love spaghetti squash. Love all the whole grains. Big Faro fan.
This isn't so surprising when you consider his upbringing. Born Guy Fieri, he changed his last name to Fieri to honor his immigrant grandfather. He was raised in the small Northern California town of Ferndale by parents he describes as hippies.
We drove a van and they had a hide of leather and they made candles. They owned a leather shop. How much more hippie can you get than that?
As a teenager, he operated his own pretzel cart. When he was 26, his parents mortgaged their home to help him open his first restaurant.
Hi, I'm Guy Fieri, and welcome to...
In 2005, he was encouraged by friends to audition for a reality show.
I am told that your audition for next Food Network star just wowed people because you were so easy and natural on camera.
See, anybody can read a cookbook. Anybody can come up with a simple idea. But the idea is bringing it to the table.
I'll tell you what a lot of it is. You talk to people the way you want to be talked to.
He says he didn't expect to win.
In challenge after challenge, it was Guy and Reggie who led the pack.
And, you know, I'd never been to New York, and I'm standing with all these chefs.
For the next Food Network star,
here we go.
Guy.
He did win, and it's been quite the ride ever since. He's been parodied on Saturday Night Live.
Nope, I got it backwards on purpose, much like my sunglasses. Protect your neck.
Hey, how's it going?
Actress Melissa McCarthy said she based her Oscar-nominated performance in Bridesmaids on Fieri.
You know, I just got some pins in my legs. Believe it or not, pins in my legs can still do this.
But there's also been less flattering attention, including a scathing 2012 New York Times review of his now-closed Times Square restaurant. Negative press about Fieri inspired this defense from stand-up comedian Shane Torres.
He goes around the country to small businesses and gives them free advertising on a national platform on a weekly basis. But because his hair looks like he was electrocuted while drinking Mountain Dew, people act like we need to saw his head off and put it on the internet.
But over the years, the knocks have been drowned out by praise for Fieri's big, make that huge philanthropic work. He's raised money for intellectually disabled children. He's received the Make-A-Wish Foundation's highest honor.
Picking up.
And during the California wildfires of recent years,
We're so happy to do it. We're so sorry for our friends that have lost their homes.
he served thousands of meals out of the same mobile kitchens
I need 2 veggie.
he's using to feed hospital workers now.
Thank you so much.
But wait, there's more.
How much money have you helped raise for out-of-work restaurant workers?
I think we're just on the cusp of 24 million.
Fieri co-created the Restaurant Employee Relief Fund to aid those left jobless by the pandemic.
So I started sending out personal video messages to all the CEOs that had any connection to the Restaurant Association. Pepsi, Coke, Cargill, Keurig, Dr. Pepper, you name it.
The reason I'm sending this video is the restaurant business has been hit hard, as you know.
I'm standing right here and I'm doing it. My wife and my kids are sitting here having dinner and they're like,
Millions of these employees.
you're really losing it.
100% of the donations going directly to the employee.
And so anyhow, the next morning we have a conference call and they said, Pepsi just sent us $1 million. I'm not kidding. I had to pull over the side of the road.
So far, 40,000 restaurant employees have been given $500 grants.
He has a huge personality and a big heart. And the last time I saw him, actually, he gave me a very warm hug.
Eric Repair is the co-owner and chef of the world-renowned Le Bernardin in New York City.
He has this incredible persona that's magnetic.
If you're surprised to hear the triple Michelin star-winning chef singing the praises of the star of Triple D, don't be.
If I may make an analogy, you have musicians who play jazz, classic music, pop music, hip-hop, you name it. Fine dining probably is closer to classic music, and what Guy is doing is probably closer to pop music in a sense.
At 52, this married father of 2 is respected as never before. But not to fear, he's still one boisterous guy.
Have you surprised yourself at how successful this has been?
I want to be very mature and tell you, no, I've always had this in mind that it would be like this.
Rockstar all the way.
And then I'll tell you, like the little kid,
Dynamite.
I'm out of my mind.
This is Steuben's Food Service.
The food is fantastic. Regional favorites.